So, liberals, how about those, dang lefties? I mean, blacks, dang it. I mean, libertarians, or centrists, I prefer them over Trump, I guess, I don't know. How about them I almost said a certain N-word. Oh, of course you did, Republican. Look, Democrats, I just want a friendship for me and you. We have such a divided country. Can we just be friends? Why don't you like me at all? Just explain. Where for starters, your party is filled with racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, and xenophobia. Granted, not all of you, but definitely a good portion of you guys. You also talk about how the liberals are so selfish for wanting universal health care, but then when you ask why you don't want universal health care, you say, my taxes. Well, if you don't want, why can't you just say 46,000 Americans who die every year because of lack of health insurance? Harvard medicine statistic. And yet, when they bring that up, it's like, my taxes. If you care more about taxes than saving thousands of lives, then guess what? You're the selfish one, not us. Speaking of taxes, all you care about is taxes. I don't want to help people because of my taxes. But when it comes to big stuff like the military budget, for some reasons, taxes don't matter anymore. What's up with that, Republicans? Speaking of the military, every time we don't go to war with someone, you're like, you hate America. You like Saddam Hussein. You like whoever the president or dictator of Iran is. No, we just don't want to spend thousands of dollars, billions or even trillions of dollars and thousands of American lives and civilian casualties just for some war, which will prop up another dictator anyway. He's probably just as bad, if not worse, and make the country unstable. You also always white knight for Israel, saying everybody who doesn't like Israel is anti-Semitic. You say the left makes everything about race. All you do is constantly simp and white knight for Trump, and what do you get out of it? You support Trump, yet he doesn't support you. What's up deal with that? Same with Reagan, too. You always talk about, oh, Reagan this, oh, Reagan that. Oh, he destroyed the Soviet Union. Oh, I want to jerk him off. Yet he doesn't support you. What? How about when he ignored the AIDS crisis? Don't you care about that? No, you don't? Oh, yeah. Speaking of crises, when COVID came, you're like, oh, the stimulus check, I don't want to pay to help people. Yet you find corporate bailouts. You like to call them selfish, yet some of you can't wear a mask. Are you kidding me? Want to know why you sympathize more with those selfish? Because you are selfish. You sympathize with Trump because you're also a bigot. You sympathize with Reagan because you're also so corporate. According to the Pew Research Center, 25% of Republicans agree with Vladimir Putin and approve of him, a dictator like him, who literally destroys freedom of press and speech. And yet you talk about American values, yet you're supporting Putin? Speaking of American values, what about flag burning? Isn't that kind of freedom of speech? Or that hurt your feelings, you little peepees? Speaking of feelings, you always call us snowflakes, yet, I'm going to be saying that a lot, you get mad with a man in a dress, as in case of Harry Styles or flag burning, and you also get offended when two gay dudes exist and they decide to love each other, huh? Like that one author controversy. Remember that, Brian? Remember that, Republican Brian? And I would forgive that if you weren't such hypocrites. Jeez, it's like freedom of religion. By the way, we want to suppress non-Christian people. What? You guys are such hypocrites.